Hi everyone, I just got my Cine RT ultrasonic Ranger tracker system by the guys at Focusbug. I wanted to share it with you because it's super exciting. I got a giant setup with tons of things. First thing, a little sticker that they send you. This is awesome. You can put it on your case, you can put it on your cart. The heart of the system, the base unit or the horns. Here's a little antenna. I'm going to put the antenna on. So the horns are the system that communicates and sends the ultrasonic information out and gets distance. And there's those. Just while we're here, I got the protector. So the protector is a screen and it just goes on the horns and it's basically protecting them from anything that might fall on and damage them. I think it's kind of important in my opinion. So that's that. This is the brand new model. And this is how they're all shipping right now. It's got these two ports, and I believe the ports are for firmware updates, any new features, or anything that the guys at Focusbug are going to throw at you. I think that's why those are there. This is the connectors. These go to the cable that goes to the camera or your MDRs. Very cool system. There's a little readout there. I'm really excited. That's the heart of it. So the next step is the handset. That's how you turn it on. You just hold it down, boom, it starts up, and there we go. The handset is full of these amazing features, and it's very, very camera assistant friendly. And if there's a thing that you thought of as a camera assistant, it's built in here. And if it's not, call them. Maybe they'll add it to the next update. But there's so much. It's crazy. The antenna goes here. That's the power, as we mentioned. That's the external power, because you have to charge this. This is where the mounting block goes, so you can mount it on something. These are the soft touch buttons that allow you to get marks and select things. This is also a touch screen. So there you go. Handset. I'm going to keep this with me. I may even mount it right by my 1703, small HG 1703, so I can quickly control stuff and see focus and whatnot. Next step is the high bright display. It takes an antenna. That's the power button. That's where you charge it. So you turn it on, just push and hold, and it's on. Now, this communicates in the system and it tells you the distance. It just reads out the distance. There's nothing going on now, so it's not reading out a distance. But some guys like to mount them on the cameras. That's an option. I got two of them, so that what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount one on the camera, and I'm going to mount one on my focus station. So I'm going to put it right on the top of my 1703 so I can always see it. Some guys put them on the handsets too, the focus wheel. Actually, it's probably a better idea. I think I'm going to mount it to the WCU4. There's that one. You'll notice that this one's brighter than this one. Don't be worried. There's multiple levels of brightness. So the next step, it's called Focusbug for a reason. This is the Focusbug. This communicates with that and that. It gives you distance readings. So I got some, very exciting, I got 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Why did I get 3? Well, I'm thinking actor stand-in, or actor backup, or actor charging. You know, so I'm all about backing stuff up, having stuff. We're on a film set. You always have to have stuff. So I got 3. Also, what if the actor walks away and doesn't give you your bug back, and you got your backup for the next scene? So these are the Focusbugs. That's the little speaker. And that sends a sound that you can't hear to the horns. I'm going to number these 1, 2, and 3. They have these little things in the back. So I always know which ones are which. And I'll tell the handset what number these are. So this side to camera, that's the really important part. Just have that side out. So there we go. Those are awesome. What else is in here? So we got some antennas. I have 4 things that take antennas. 1, 2, 3, 4. That has an antenna on already, so there's one extra antenna, which I think is important as backup. These are mounting blocks. There's 4 of them. I have 2 anti-twist Cine lock blocks. And I think what I'll do is I'll put the Cine lock on the horns and the Cine lock on the handset, and that way I can pop them off quickly if I ever want to. Probably a good idea. All right, what's next? So you got to power things. So this is a little USB cable, and this is to charge the bugs. Goes in there. You just plug that in to a USB power. Put that there. These are AC to 2-pin, and these are good for charging your handset and the high bright displays. I got 2 of them. Okay, what's next, you ask? You need cables. These cables are for Preston. It goes into the Preston MDR and then into the horns. So you just need the 1 cable for that setup. Short and simple, cables for the Preston. These cables are 7-pin Fisher cables, and these are for Mini. They go into the L bus, then into the horns. So you just need the one cable for that setup with the Mini and the WCU4. And these 2 are for an LF or a classic, an airy body, and they're 16-pin LEMOs. I got all 3 because I never know what hand unit I'm using. I did not get the Teradek cable, but the Teradek Focus System also has a cable that you can get for these. I have 2-pin LEMO to 2-pin LEMO power cables. I got these because I can mount my handset on my small HD monitor, which has a 2-pin LEMO power on the back of it, and have that charged. I could do the same thing with the high brights. And then these are just the DTAP versions. If you don't have 2-pin to 2-pin, you can do 2-pin to DTAP. So what's next, you say? Well, how about a mini Noga? So the mini Noga to mount your horns to your camera. I should also note that the horn protector comes with the backup cover, and that is almost it. But I want to point out that the high bright, I think I'm going to mount one of them onto the Preston or the WCU4 with a bracket, and it'll just go sit right on top of the handset. So it'll be handset high bright. That'd be kind of cool. So the last thing, and I made these, are QR codes for some PDF literature online that I think is pretty important. First one being the Cine RT manual. You just scan that with your phone and it takes you right to the PDF manual. This one is for the setup of the horns. Pretty simple, you probably never need that, but it's there. The third one is RF compatibility, because if there's some other RF stuff going on set with your other assistants, you have multiple cameras, you should be aware of channels and whatnot. So scan that, it'll take you to the PDF and you'll know what's going on. My intention for this was to mount it right in there somewhere, and then we'll always be in the know, or if another assistant comes along and needs to use this, they just scan that and it takes them right to the PDF manual that's online. There's also some videos available online, but nothing like a good old manual. And that's it. That's my Cine RT Focus System. I hope you enjoyed my unboxing of my Cine RT system.